Young people absolutely will be able to afford to buy a house, but with everything going on, we just have to understand a better way to accumulate the capital in order to do so. So let's talk about it. One of the first things we have to understand, especially as a young person, is where the first place money is going to in our financial lives. When a young person starts working out there and they get their first job or second job, whatever it is, and they go to their new company and they go into the HR department and fill out their new employee paperwork, one of the first things that happens is there is a redirection of their income into assets that are completely out of their control. Once that money is redirected to a 401k or IRA or other qualified plan like a 529, whatever it might be, that money is out of your hands and really unusable to you for the most part. There are a couple little caveats that aren't all that powerful, but that money is out of your control and out of your use for 20, 30, 40 years. So when we talk about wanting to be able to save up to buy a house, most people have their priorities mixed up where I shouldn't say their priorities are mixed up, but they have conflicting interests. They're taught that they need to invest their money, but then they also need to save in order to come up with the cash to buy the house. So how on earth does it make sense to divert your money away to a place where you cannot use it if your goal is to buy a house? And so, here at Stacked Life Financial Strategies, we're obviously big fans of whole life insurance. And the reason for that is it is an asset that you're building up that is 100% in your control and liquid for you to use. It's really the foundation upon which all the other financial decisions you make is built. So as a young person, what we really want to do is we want to focus on building the foundation. We want to focus on creating not only an emergency fund, but an opportunity fund, and that can include your first home purchase. And so if we build up this liquid source of capital, AKA savings, if we build that up and really focus on that, there's absolutely no reason someone shouldn't be able to buy a house. The other reason people talk about how young people aren't going to be able to buy a house is because interest rates have been rising. Well, if we went back to the 80s, we had, double-digit interest rates, and people were buying houses back then. So there's no reason that the interest rate itself should be preventing anyone from buying a house. Of course, low interest rates certainly incentivizes buying a house, but sometimes it incentivizes for the wrong reason. There are a whole lot of reasons why home prices are going up and up and up, and of course it depends on where you live. Here in the Bay Area in California, it's just been an unprecedented rise. There are a lot of other reasons other than the interest rates for that happening. So it's not really an interest rate thing. So I wouldn't get too stressed out about interest rates because interest rates are relative. If you're a saver and you want to save your money to buy a house, is it better to save money somewhere where you're earning an actual respectable interest rate on that so that money can grow and you can get that money faster? So it's a little bit of a two-sided story here where yes, the loan interest is more expensive when interest rates are higher, but we can also save more efficiently. So it's not just an interest rate problem. The biggest problem is really that people are not maintaining any source of liquidity and they're not maintaining any kind of control over their financial lives, which is really what we're here to do. We're here to help you get control over your financial life so that you can build not only an emergency fund, but an opportunity fund that will allow you to take advantage of all the changes that are going to be coming in the future rather than react to them. So if any of this is resonating with you and you'd like to learn more about how this could work in your life specifically, put a comment in the comment section below and ask me a question, or go to StackedLife.com and book a free 30-minute consultation with me right there. We can talk about you.